Y'all risking your life for Nickelback?
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
That feeling right before you start the show when your foot fell asleep. I hate it. I hate that.
Oh, is it like when you like? It's like when it feels like ants, or is it like when it's like sleep?
Yeah, like it's sleep.
Because I have one where when your feet like feels like a bunch of ants are crawling. I can't stand that, bro.
That's the best one.
How do you fix that? Just slap your foot or something?
You just gotta thug it out.
Wake up.
Yeah, you gotta thug that out.
Thug it out.
All right, y'all, let's go, man. Episode 39, Less Than Zero podcast. Julian, Nile, he's back.
Hi.
I'm back again.
Justo. I know. Well,
Hi, Nile.
Hey, Justo's got a mic this time.
Oh my God, I have a voice.
Yes, he is
man.
back. So let's just address the elephant in the room. Vicky is in Los Angeles working on some music shit, so she will be back next week. And Nile, I know you were back last week, but we had the whole interview thing with with T from Monster Fuzz, so we didn't have a chance to actually catch up with you. You know what I mean? Because you were gone 2 weeks prior. I just want to put that out there. So let's get into it. Let's do some catch up around the room. This is the part where we kind of highlight things that are going on in our lives, personally, professionally.
Right.
Let's go, Nile.
Yeah. So
pressure's on.
So yeah, I was born in New Jersey. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah. I mean, I can just update you guys of the past week. I got my studio in my house now. Like we have a 2-bedroom, and so the second bedroom is the studio, and so I'm really building it up, and I'm pretty excited about it.
He's an upcoming artist as well, for people that don't know.
Yes, hip hop artist. I don't like saying up and coming, to be honest. It's like
an artist.
I feel like
creative. How about creative? Do you like that?
I'm a creative on all levels.
What about musician?
Musician's perfect. I think up and coming, unless
how about poet?
Ooh,
poet is fine.
A poet, and I bet you didn't know it. You like that?
No, I don't like that last
part.
part.
Are you sure you're not the poet, Julian?
Right? He just became one.
I'm such an idiot. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, artists out there, like you don't gotta say up and coming. Like you here.
You're doing it.
Just because like you haven't made that record deal or you haven't gotten this. Like, I mean, if you are legit and you're serious with your art and your craft and you take yourself serious, you're an artist. Fuck all that up and coming.
I like
shit.
that, man. I think that speaks to creating your narrative. I hate it when people say you are this or you are that, and that's just like a life thing, right? That's what you're talking about. You create your own narrative. Right. You are what you believe in, and you don't need. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to actually say it. You know what I mean? And actually do it. But.
Dude, I'm sure everyone has like you, me, Justin. We all have our own story or our arc of like when we took ourselves serious in our craft. But when I started making music, I remember people like, oh, now I heard you're getting into music. And I would always like giggle because I like wouldn't like take myself serious.
You embarrassed?
Embarrassed, and I also wasn't taking myself that serious at the time. I was like, I'm a rapper, or I'm starting to make music, and I noticed that. And then over time, you downplay it, like to make it's almost like to make the person feel comfortable that you're not serious in your shit. So I thought I was only
relate to that a lot.
Everyone has their own arc,
Can I tell you something, and then we'll just move on because I know we have a lot on the show, but I'm not going to name any names, but this person I'll talk to sometimes. Say, so what do you do? You know what I mean? Okay, work in radio, blah, blah, blah. Also, do a podcast, man. Do a podcast with a bunch of friends. It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And, we're podcasters. Like, oh, well, do you make money off it? Mm-hmm. You get where I'm going with this? Right. And I'm like, well, no, not yet. We do this out of passion. We do it for fun. Right. And it's almost like the conversation almost becomes they're discounting it. Right. It's so funny, man. People like discount things if you don't there's no money attached to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He almost says, well, you don't make any money at it. So, I mean, it's not really your job.
Is that what he said?
He said it without saying it. There's a lot of things people say. I just don't tell you guys.
Right.
And I just think it's funny.
That's why we have the society where we're at today where we're getting sent $600 stimulus checks and things. I think that's going to hold us through. People like him that like value you based off of what you do.
Exactly.
And exactly. Stupid.
Exactly. Anyway,
I've had a similar thing though. Like I didn't call myself a photographer for a long time.
But you're not.
Because
I'm kidding.
Dick.
I'm kidding.
He's filming right now.
I'm kidding. I like talking shit to you. Okay, keep going.
That hurts.
I'm kidding. Dude, you know me. I'm just kidding. I just
now
like
you owe him a muffin.
Yeah, I get him.
I'll give you one of my English muffins.
Not the wheat, though. Not the wheat.
People are like, what are you talking about muffins? You're confusing people.
Julian was eating muffins before we started recording, and that shit. Now the whole place smells like toasted muffins.
I'll make you a coffee. Keep going.
You better make me a coffee, Julian.
I will. Keep going.
Crying shit.
Okay, keep going.
I forget what I was going to say. I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself that until like it was my main source of income. Because I still have like a day job, but like I refrained from calling myself that because it wasn't my only thing I was doing.
Right.
So like, but like I kind of got over it because it's more or less, you know, it's what I want to do. It's what I kind of identify. It's
how you feel inside,
who I
man.
am.
That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
So like now I feel more comfortable saying it.
Right.
Saying, oh yeah, what do you do? I'm a photographer.
Right.
And like, I figure if I say it out loud and put that in my head,
Right.
it'll become more of a reality.
Exactly. And that's the transition when you realize that when you accept yourself, your environment is going to reflect. You will start to attract people who take themselves seriously. Because in the beginning, when I was dealing with a lot of goofy ass people, like on management side and different makeshift labels and all this LLCs and all that. Like, you know, I was attracting these weird, shaky people. But then when I took myself serious, I was like, no, I'm not going to stoop low to this kind of quality of music or this kind of quality of business. That's when I started attracting people who were serious, whether they made money or not. Like they were serious about the craft. And I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here. We're a serious ass podcast. We're not making money yet. Hoes,
And I don't
but we will.
And you know, I don't think. I mean, you know, currency is one thing, but currency can come in so many different ways, man. It can come through the people you meet, right? I mean,
Right.
dude, I honestly think T just connecting with T, to me, that's currency.
Yeah, that's currency.
You know what I mean? Like, dude,
Bro.
he is like, legit. That dude is such a cool. We had better conversations with him off the air, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like, that's such a cool dude, man.
Right. No.
Check out our last episode if you haven't seen our conversation
Yeah.
with T, the owner of Monster Fun.
Really cool guy.
Great
I
His-
like that currency. I mean, as far as, you know, I don't know what word, I want to put a word in front of currency as far as that. That should be our currency in the society of like.
social currency. No, that sounds weird.
That also sounds weird.
Emotional
sounds
currency.
Like
I mean,
classism.
I just think it's how you look at things, how you frame things.
Yeah, I mean,
know what
the
I mean?
currency just be how like your empathy and how you treat other people. Like there should be some currency with that. There should be some reward to that, but it's not. It's the money. Anyway, I built a studio. I'm happy about it, and I wanted to say real quick. I was at Home Depot yesterday. I'm gonna go today because I'm building some stuff up and
Oh, for the studio, right?
yeah, for my studio. I got LED lights in my thing. I got
Fuck yeah.
sound panels and shit.
Yeah.
Vibey.
Like freaking. Anyway, I was at Home Depot and I was thinking like, when I was a kid, bro, this is how I know that I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I'm getting mature. Both. I don't know. But what
Nile,
I used to hate going to Home
it's
Depot.
called a glow up. You're glowing.
I'm glowing, I guess. But my dad, he took me to Home Depot like whenever like he wanted me to help him stuff. We'd go and I would hate Home Depot. I'd be
Really?
like, God, I hate it here. And yesterday,
Bunch of adults.
dude, I felt like I was a kid. at
Oh, you
Toys
love
R
it.
Us, bro.
Love it.
What's that
all
show,
the shit
guys? What's
running
that
around.
TV show about he works at like a Home Depot or he works at he goes there a lot. Oh my gosh. Do you know what
You
I'm
talking about like the old school show, like in the 90s?
Old school show, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go. It's like
I'm
that.
probably about to go watch that shit.
You are maturing. I'm telling you.
No, I walked in, I was like, oh. I think it's because like maybe I'm in my own house, I'm paying my own bills now. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm like, yo, I don't want to leave.
For sure.
it's
I'm
not-
like, I'm coming back tomorrow.
It's like me getting excited going to Bed Bath & Beyond or getting those 20-30% discounts. You know what I mean? I get, oh my God, what
Oh,
sheets am I gonna
dude,
get? Oh my
right?
God, bed sheets, let's go!
Right?
Dude.
That's crazy.
That's maturing. No, it's not old. It's because responsibilities.
right.
Someone that doesn't have any responsibilities, they don't know that life.
Right.
That's what it is.
I'm feeling it. So anyway, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
That was my main point I wanted to say today.
And that's stages. That's stages.
Yeah.
You're growing up, bro.
Would you rather live life in stages or you want to just live one stage for the rest of your life? Whether it's someone just giving something to you or
Yeah.
you just not experiencing anything. Seriously.
Yeah, no, for sure stages. But yeah.
It's about it being, you know, like you're like when we got our first apartment, right? It was the same thing. We went to Home Depot.
It's exciting.
And we went to like Bed Bath and Beyond. We got so excited about like decorating our first apartment together. I saw there was this wallpaper that was like black and white plaid, and I went fucking ape shit. I was so excited about fucking wallpaper.
Wow.
After the words we put it up, I was like, this is fucking great. Afterwards, I was like, who the fuck am I?
Right? I
got
called my
so
dad,
excited
dude.
about wallpaper.
Dude,
Crazy.
I feel that. I'm gonna slide in Bed Bath & Beyond, see how
You
it
wait.
goes.
Dude,
wait.
Bed Bath and Beyond is great.
You wait till you
love
get,
it there.
I've been there once.
Oh, it's so great.
you wait till you get excited about getting tea kettles. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole different stage.
There's different
That's-
styles. No. It's just
I got a fancy like kettle for coffee. I got a gooseneck
Yeah.
kettle for
Okay.
coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
just
relate
about
to
your
that.
interest, man. That's all it is. Man, Justo, do we have time? Should we get into the first topic, or do we have time to go around the room for talking about working from home? Because we talked a lot.
No, let's keep going. Whatever's on.
All right, let's just work from home. Let's talk about it real quick. We were talking about off the air just about this whole working from home thing, and it's become the new norm. Justo, you work at Costco, but you and I have been working from home, and I was just saying how I fucking hate it. Like I despise
you really
it. Like
hate it.
I enjoyed the tracking, the recording for the radio stations and stuff, but the actual sitting in front of a computer 7, 8, 9, 10 hours, dude, bro, I don't think you understand. Like it is beyond like mortifying to me.
Yeah.
What advice can you?
Do you ever go out on runs?
Bro, I'm doing this at like 12 midnight. So my hours.
You want to run at 12 midnight?
Bro, it is so dark. We have no lights outside. I'm scared shitless for my life. It is pitch black.
It ain't
dark.
that bad around here.
Bro, no, I'm not saying it's not
in the
bad.
hood.
I'd be worried about dogs.
I'm scared of the dark.
No
It's
way.
pitch black. There's no lights.
Wait,
So-
is this just, you're just genuinely afraid of the dark?
Yeah, I just don't want it. I don't feel like comfortable. So it's like 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I don't want to do that. So
Running at 12 is like, come on, who the fuck does that? You
Dude,
gotta
I
be
used
a
to
psychopath.
I used to love going on walks / runs at night. That would be like,
I think walks are different. If I see someone
it would
running-
clear my mind. I fucking loved it.
how do we break this cycle? Because I cannot. It's killing me, dude.
How do you like stop? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, you definitely got to do something that you enjoy, like something. I mean, if you put on a TV show, like I know your work is a little different. I don't know if you have to.
If I put on a TV show, I'm going to watch that TV show.
Right.
Then I'm not going to get any work done.
What about podcasts or something like that?
Yeah,
like
but then
something
what
you can
about the
listen
work?
to?
If you got like 9-10 hours of work, what about the work, bro?
You can't really listen
think
to
it
a podcast while you're doing stuff like that.
When he's talking about this, but like for me, I can because my work is like emails and shit.
So you're
Yeah.
working 7, 8, 9 hours straight? How you doing it?
Yeah, like yeah.
Oh, but you're
9.
taking like mini breaks you can enjoy and you kind of like.
We have breaks, but yeah, like I don't have to. It's just different. Like what you do is different. Like you have to like use your
I'm
voice
talking.
and you're talking.
Yeah.
So
You're performing.
I don't
talking on the
know.
radio.
You know what I mean?
But
Like you gotta definitely find something, or just make the most of your time when you are free. Like do what you want to do when you are free.
Do you enjoy working from home? Like honestly, do you really enjoy it?
I do. Yeah.
Like not being around any people, not interacting?
I like saving gas.
No. Do you enjoy not being around people? Like the whole solitude thing and just being by yourself?
I'm in the middle. You know, I do miss people. Like it was not like when T was here and like Vicky, it was nice just being around human energy, especially if
Yeah.
it's positive. I was like, I like this. Like I do miss that, especially when I meet new people, you know, because before you meet people, you're like, I don't feel like meeting this person. This person's probably this, you know, like it's just natural. At least for me, I always,
Whenever you meet
it
someone
depends.
new, whenever you meet someone new, you're just like, this person's probably an asshole.
It's not even like before I like, oh, we're about to meet this person or we're gonna meet. I'm like, oh, I don't want to. But then when you meet them, you get into the it's just all good. You know, 9 times out of 10.
One thing in the back of my head is that, you know, like being social and knowing, you know, learning people's EQ and getting to talk to people and just being a good conversationalist, that's practice. You'd be surprised that's actually a practice thing. Don't you think that the more we're at home working by ourselves and not around people, that becomes, you know, when the country opens back up, don't you think it could potentially for some people make it more awkward for them when they're around people? Like, for example, I know someone that works from home 24/7. When I say 24/7, 7 days a week, doesn't go out at all because his business, he's an entrepreneur. He's at home in front of a computer. What that has done is that now when he's in public places, it's awkward. Like it's awkward when he's trying to make business connections. It's just hella, like the questions are weird. The mannerisms are weird. Like it's just weird. And it's not anyone's fault. It's just because you're so used to being by yourself. That's a real thing, bro.
I mean, just look at Generation Z, bro.
They don't talk
They're
to
doomed.
anybody.
Now, if anything, the bar is lower now. Like by the end of this, everyone is just gonna be awkward and it's gonna be cool. That's what I think.
Okay. All right, cool.
I don't think it'll be a thing. Once things go back to normal, people will adjust.
Yeah,
And
people
go-
will
Some
adjust.
people- Justo.
Some people are good at being social, like Julian's
But
obviously
it's a
a
learned
social
thing. But it's a
butterfly.
learned thing. You have to practice it. It's not like, seriously. Like, but
No,
you-
some people are like, some people are more inclined to be social and some people are more inclined to not be. There's the introvert and the extrovert.
So you don't think anything, like even you don't think everything, like you don't think things like this is learned? It's a practice thing?
partially, if
No
you're not,
different than swimming or playing
Of course,
tennis.
yeah, of course. Yes, of course. Being social is a practice thing for sure.
yeah,
But it's different, man. I mean, I live with
somebody.
my wife. So
You talk to her.
You don't.
Julian, you should get a
don't.
dog.
I live with your wife too. I live with you guys.
I've never seen you.
I'm in the
over.
closet. You don't.
I haven't seen it. Nah, I haven't seen it. But
Well, your place is so big that you miss me.
I gotta let you swing by though.
Yeah.
We're still cleaning up around the house.
Housewarming.
Yeah, I want to definitely throw a party when it's appropriate.
Lit.
But
COVID
I mean,
party.
that's the difference. Like, I can go and see someone. If I was like by myself, I could definitely see it bugging me, and I probably would like go out more, or like I would invite people or someone over or something.
I don't think that's an issue for you, and not you because you work in a public location. I think
I'm around people all the time. If anything, I'm trying to be around people less.
Yeah.
Right.
Julian, you should get a dog. You ever thought about getting a dog?
Yeah,
Dude, I want a dog.
Same. I want a fucking dog, but our apartment won't let us.
All right, same.
The problem is I want a
Same.
dog so bad, but it's the taking. I don't think I'm responsible enough to take care of him or her.
What about a cat? You'd be a great cat owner, bro.
I'm getting a plant today.
You're
from
getting
Home
a
Depot.
plant? Look
Yeah,
at
we're
you.
gonna start small, and then we want to get a fish tank.
Oh, Cactus Jack, fish tank. All right, Finding Nemo. Got it.
Yeah,
Got
Cool.
it.
yeah.
All
so
right, man.
and then the dog. Like,
All right.
We tried getting
when we
a-
get another place.
We tried having plants twice and killed them both.
Shit, that's not
So,
for me.
so just make sure they're around some light. Just saying. And you water them and
Yeah, I like the idea. My dad was like really into plants. Like, he would talk to them and shit.
Super-
Like, low key. He'd be like, he's like,
How you doing?
like
today?
you never
Hey,
named your
hey, little
plants.
buddy.
Like, yo, like my parents like named their plants. And like,
Oh.
there's like a
That's
scientific
cute.
like study of like giving like good vibes to your plants.
I
and,
did
like, they
that in
respond and
elementary
shit.
school for like a science project.
Uh-huh.
I had different plants and
Uh-huh.
we played different music for each one and to see if music
y'all-
would like change how it would grow.
Uh-huh.
And it totally did.
Man.
The one that had like classical music grew, and then the one that was like death metal.
Dude, y'all
It
need
didn't
to
grow
watch
as
Little
much
Shop
as
of
the other
Horrors.
ones.
It's an old movie.
Little Shop
but-
of Horrors? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that one.
dude, you're speaking to Little Shop of Horrors right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about it's about
Dude,
a
so
plant
get a
that
plant.
talks.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, I get a plant.
You
Name
got
a
a friend then.
bam. A hamster.
I have
Hamsters are
friends,
nice.
Man. I have friends. I don't need
Yeah,
to get
I'm talking
a plant.
about a friend who's here all the time
Yeah,
to
yeah,
look
yeah.
at you and hang
To
out.
look at
Right.
you.
All right, cool. Let's get into topic number 1. All right.
Dude, I want a turtle. I just want to say.
Oh
that.
yeah, turtles would be good too.
Yeah.
Get a turtle.
You want to talk about this OnlyFans story? Let's get into this, man.
You guys found my OnlyFans? You weren't
don't
supposed to see that.
You don't.
Well,
have
we
OnlyFans.
wanted to
Do
expose you on live.
Shit. All right.
So more and more people get into OnlyFans. I was reading this article trending on Twitter. This, for example, this woman named Savannah. She was a medical biller. She lost her job. She has a kid, and there's just more of these stories are becoming more and more in proliferation. Right? You like that word, proliferation?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes I use like fancy words and I'll try to throw it into the
I'm
conversation.
glad you're using your word in a
He's got,
calendar.
he's got the dictionary app where every morning at 8 a.m.
Has a word.
They give you a new word.
So
Yeah.
she has made up to $64,000 and has not even worked a year doing this OnlyFans thing. And, you know, there's, to me, there's not even really an argument, but I guess the argument for the keyboard warriors are people going in saying, you know, oh, these people, you know what I mean? Screw them. It's not fair. You know, also, they're also messing it up for other people, you know, the social media influencers that are in OnlyFans, but also people have gotten fired. Some of these girls that have gotten to OnlyFans because they need to pay their bills, they've gotten fired when their boss found out that they have an OnlyFans.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, I don't know what they're doing. You know, they could be having sex. They could be showing nudes. I think it's more about just showing nudes, right? But it's membership based. So in my mind, I'm like, why do you care, bro? The only thing for
Why
me
does their job employer care?
why would their job employer care what you do on your own time if it's private and has nothing to do and doesn't hinder the position? And in my mind, the first thing I thought was like, dude, go you. Number 2, I'm jealous. Like, that is the benefit. Look, I mean, there's benefits and advantages. We can go to the whole conversation of, you know, would you rather be a man or woman? But that's definitely a benefit of being a woman. Like, if I was a girl, if I was a guy and someone would pay to see my feet or whatever, I would do it all day. But no one wants to pay for shit for me. So
Have you tried it though?
That's
You gotta
what I was
try
about
it.
to say.
You got to give it a shot.
No one's not paying for anything.
You got to shoot your shot.
There's definitely dudes on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but it's really a woman's world. It's a woman's world. OnlyFans is a woman's world for sure. Now, more and more, the regular woman is quitting their job, sometimes just out of necessity to get an OnlyFans, and that's the argument. You hating on that? Do you have any? I mean, do you have any thoughts on that?
What? Because I know who you're talking about. The woman who got fired.
Savannah?
And like
No. The other one. I forgot her name.
she was a medical worker or something.
Okay.
And like what sucks is like she was like a medical, I forget exactly what she did, but she was like a medical worker in New York. And like the conversation should be the fact that she's not getting paid enough at her regular job to the point to where she had to do an OnlyFans.
Right. She's making, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And the fact that you said like who in the fact that she has OnlyFans has nothing to do with her regular job. It's just the person, the people that her job or her bosses having
Right.
a problem with it with OnlyFans,
Right.
when it shouldn't be.
And
a
not
thing.
just that, also the bosses, but also the keyboard warriors that are going in saying that, for whatever reason, they're saying that you shouldn't be on here. You're messing it up because now more and more regular girls are on it. And I guess what's what I'm looking for? It is diluting. It is diluting OnlyFans. So now they're making less money.
That's not an argument though.
It's not an argument, but now I guess it's an observation.
People are making less money
Yes.
because of so much competition.
It's a lot harder to make money, especially for the regular women that don't have a platform to draw audience from.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But
And the ones who can't afford like boob jobs.
yeah, I mean, all this stuff is encompassed under the same umbrella. I'm just like, who cares, bro? I mean, if anything, I'm just jealous.
I heard that
You know
complaint.
what I'm saying? Like, get your money,
I heard that complaint over like celebrities getting OnlyFans, because those are the people who are taking
I agree with that.
viewers
There you
away
go.
from traditional sex workers not being able to do it because
I agree
they
with
have
that.
these big name people doing it.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I mean?
those are the ones who would be if we would use the word diluting, it would be in that context where like someone who's already famous, they have a verified check. I got OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hold up. Like
Mhm,
what? Like
mhm.
no, this is us. Like this is like
Yeah, this is our thing.
this is. I think they would consider it sex work, online sex work.
It's
You know, depending on what you're doing on it. But
it's considered sex work from what I know.
yeah, right.
Well, it depends what you post. If you're posting pictures
is-
of your feet, sexy feet, I mean, it's not really sex work.
Technically, it is.
it is definitely
It's
for that.
it has sexual intent.
Okay,
behind
but
it.
okay.
Yeah, you're
how about this?
doing it to turn someone on.
But I mean, are you guys going to judge on that? Are you
No,
gonna
we're not
that
gonna
person?
judge on
There's no
that.
judgment,
No.
but like if you're gonna have to categorize,
But it's called sex work. Are you judging the word sex work?
I don't really think about it until you brought it up. But sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's just another platform for someone to take advantage of whatever these simps are going to buy into. This is really just a simp world. If you like, meaning if there
I
was,
agree.
but it is what it is. I'm
should
just
be
not
a-
one of them simps. But do you think like these people that are going in on these normal women that are quitting their 9-to-5s and getting into OnlyFans? I mean, do you care? I mean,
Do I care that they're quitting their jobs?
Well, no, I'm saying, do you like do you care? Like, do you think there's anything wrong with what they're doing?
No. I mean, no. They're doing what they have to do. Like we said last week with T, or before we went on air. But people, they do what they have to do, and they take what they need.
So why are they being criticized then? Like, why are these people criticizing?
Because
because
it's
people
the
are
sa-
sexist.
Dude, it's the same.
And people think sex is icky, so they think
Yeah.
they shit on it, but it's
Right.
not. It's normal and it's okay.
it's a combination of sexist, elitist, and misogynistic simps. So there's dudes that they're sexist already, but they're mad that they can't get these women, so they're
Yeah.
complaining. And
Jealousy.
also, they're elitists, like your friend who was saying, but you're not making money on your podcast yet.
Yeah.
So all those people are the people that run our fucking our Senate and shit. Like they're the same people. The reason why our government hasn't been taking responsibility for the medical workers having to have a side job. She should be getting paid enough to not have to do that.
For sure.
You know, like that's on the government. So that's a whole different conversation. Just like when people are mad only at crime, they only look at crime like, well, crime comes from poverty. We need to put money in these communities. People need money, and then crime rate will go lower.
Not just money, but ways to make their own money and build their own their own
Which,
wealth behind it.
You know,
Not
which
just throwing
needs
money at people.
Right. And with using the money for resources, like for them to create establishments and institutions to like make more money from.
Let me throw an idea.
There definitely needs to be some liquid money given for sure.
Word. I'm waiting on that new stimmy.
Yeah, right?
We don't know if that's happening yet.
It's probably it's
It's gonna happen. I want it to be 2,000. They're saying 1,400. Like, that
You already got 6.
you already got 6. I'm like, you
Sons of bitches.
God damn it! I'm not surprised, but surprise me.
Bastards, man.
Hey,
Anyways.
last thing on the OnlyFans while you guys were talking, I was thinking about this. Tell me if this is a dumb idea or this could be something, but what if you had
We all
different-
three of us less than zero OnlyFans?
No. Well, hey.
We'll
Feet.
let's do
Socks.
We're guys. We're gonna lose. This is a woman's world for OnlyFans.
We'll
That's
do
really
like
what
a
it is.
calendar. We'll do like a calendar, less than zero calendar.
What if there were
and
different-
each of us get 4 months?
What if there were different guys? What if there were different categories for OnlyFans? So, for example, one category would be social media influencers. The other category could be just the regular 9-to-5 or just regular girls. You know, call it something else. The other category could
Regular
be
girls.
You know, yeah, but you get what I'm saying. The short Asian room, the Latin
horrible.
room.
You're talking about Pornhub categories now.
Yeah, so I'm talking about what if you divvied up the OnlyFans category so people knew what they were paying membership into? Would that make it a more even playing ground?
No, man.
No,
dude,
I think that divides it even
bro,
more.
it's like Uber and
But
fucking Lyft,
that way
bro.
you know what you're buying into. Like for me, I want to see a regular girl. I like the real shit.
well, then you
I don't
would
want to buy.
know
the real shit.
the real shit.
Yeah, I don't want a social media.
But then
influencer.
you would subscribe to a regular. I hate saying regular girl, but like
It's fucking
that
horrible.
sounds shitty.
How about? I
But
used
like
to work 9 to
a
5 and I got
non-celebrity,
fired.
a non-celebrity person,
Right. A non-influencer.
You would know because then if they were a celebrity, you'd be like, oh, that's so and so.
Yeah, but
So you
I
just subscribe.
like
I know
it.
someone. I know
like
someone who has an
categories.
OnlyFans and they're just a regular person. And they got it because one, they just need the extra money. And like they're like, hey, even if like 5 or 10 people subscribe, that's like my phone bill. That was like the way.
Does she have any subscribers?
I don't know.
See,
I don't
she needs to promote it.
Mhm.
That's what you better tell her promote it.
I told her to promote it too.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Anyway,
You start
That's the
promoting it.
thing. It's like
Yeah.
when you
She has to post on
you have to
Instagram,
put
she has to
yourself
do a
out
bunch of shit.
there. Like it's a hustle. It's a
Yeah.
hustle. Like,
Yeah.
Like
but,
everything.
dude, it's like Uber and Lyft, bro. Like it's so saturated now. Like people are making money. Like there's so many people starting OnlyFans. So many, regardless of influencers, there's a lot of normal, like working women getting on OnlyFans. And look, I mean, it's a battle. It's fucking Game of Thrones out here.
It's just you could say the same thing about what we're doing for YouTube. Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
like
million
that's
YouTube
what I'm saying.
channels,
like,
podcasts.
oh, should we break down the podcast? Like, no, like you just got to create good content.
Yeah.
You got to promote it, and it's got to be good
We're
content.
working on the good content part.
Well, we're going.
But
Man, we're making
All right.
good content right now.
we
Oh,
got
man.
it. We're doing it.
All right, let's get into this. So this dude out of San Francisco, right here, Bay Area. Yeah, man, he's all over the place. He forgot his password to his digital wallet that holds Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you guys know, is like digital currency, basically. And he lost, as of this past week, $220 million in Bitcoin. His name is Stephen
He
Thomas.
lost it, or like I thought he just couldn't get into his account.
So here's the thing. With the type of I don't know all the specifics, so don't quote me on this. But
we're
essentially-
not financial.
Yeah, no, we're not anything. We're just purely opinion based. But
I am.
Yeah.
okay.
I have a
Do you have-
financial channel.
Do you?
Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Follow me on Nile Ross
do either of you
Financials.
guys? Do you either of you guys invest or like have Bitcoin
Yes.
or anything like that?
I have Bitcoin.
Do you
I have a
use-
digital wallet. Got it all.
Really?
Mhm.
How much money you got in Bitcoin?
Can't tell you that.
Oh, come on.
Turn off the camera.
That means none.
Can't tell you that. No, you'd be surprised. Just so you know, Bitcoin is up to. It was up 40, and then as of this week, it's up to down to 30. I only invested a couple thousand
into
So,
Bitcoin?
yeah.
Oh shit.
This
So
is this is a couple years ago. So anyone that's watching the camera knows when Bitcoin was at $3,000 to $4,000. Hey,
you got
I
it
see
right there.
I see
What?
you.
Cash
I
that
see
shit
you.
in, bro. What the fuck?
No, because what's going to happen in 5-10 years?
keep
No,
going.
this is a hold game. If anyone that's watching, one thing I do know, this is a hold game. Don't sell. All right, here we
Also,
go.
we're not professionals. Don't follow any
If
advice.
it's
Hold,
two-
guys.
Yo,
Hold.
hold up. If people are selling now, they're getting 220 million. Just sell it.
No. No. He bought a lot of Bitcoin. It's valued at 220 million. That doesn't mean it depends how much you bought. People can buy an eighth of a Bitcoin. So it depends how much you're putting in. It's
You
not.
can? I'm gonna get an eighth of.
Yeah. So anyway, so I would wait for it to take a hit. But anyway, so he lost his password. If he got his password, the way his wallet works out is that you type it in a certain amount of times, the wrong password, it locks you out and it self implodes for good. So
That's
the only,
insane.
yeah, that's the way it works for security. So essentially, he already typed in the wrong password like 6 times. He only had 2 more chances. Look, at the end of the day, he
You
lost.
have to
It's gone.
call somebody, right? There has
It's
to be
gone.
like customer
It's-
support. Be like, I need to get into this account.
What do you mean customer support? This is an
something?
unregulated currency, brother.
But like
doesn't
whatever
work like
account,
that.
whatever you use to buy the account, right?
no,
like people have Robinhood. You can call Robinhood and be like, hey, I forgot my password.
Okay, so the money is put into a digital wallet. The wallet is separate from your Robinhood. You know what I mean? So the wallet is like
But who runs the wallet?
it's a company. It's a company, but it's not their job to keep your password for you. It doesn't work like that. At the end of
Money
the day,
isn't real.
I feel like money. Oh, well, obviously.
Money isn't real.
He
Because
lost.
we made up a fake
He
currency
lost the
called
Bitcoin. So
Right? It's
yeah.
like
It's literally something someone made
that's
up.
like Sims. That's like what?
It's like Sims money.
It's like Sims money.
Yeah, it's like you use that password.
It's real.
You can use that.
It's real because we make it real.
Right, it's real because we make it real. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can cash out, and it's real money that you get in your checking account. So yes, it's real. Now, 5-10 years from now, who knows? I don't know. But what are your thoughts on this tool? I mean, I don't feel sorry for him. Number one, if he's smart enough to make that amount of money, and I was doing the research on him, dude, smart. You know what? You're okay, Stefan. You'll make your money back. Number 2,
Stefan.
or Stefan. Number 2,
Fun.
have you guys ever lost passwords to something important? And what's your methodology? What's your strategic play on the whole password game? Because I don't remember shit with my passwords.
I'm still trying to get my password for my MySpace. I can't get into it.
Dude, they locked all of it, bro.
I know. I'm so
Everyone-
upset. I had hella shit on there,
Dude, I was just trying to look at like my past photos to laugh at myself. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
sometimes you need to look
Exactly.
like, damn, like what goofy ass dude, man.
I had hella goofy shit on
What's the
mine.
strategy? Do you guys use the same password for everything, for your Facebook, for your bank account? How does it work with you guys?
I kind of
Let's all just say our passwords, Sal.
right, like password
We'll put the link in the
5567. Like I don't want to give y'all the method, but you know, definitely have a method where it's around my personal life, and I maybe add a number, an exclamation mark, but it's around there.
Let me ask you this. Do you use the same or similar passwords for every single portal, like the bank account and all those things? Or,
No.
is it an entirely different passwords for each?
It would be entirely different password.
How do you remember it? Do you email it to yourself? Do you keep it in your phone? Tell me how do you write it down? Tell me.
For me now, it's on my phone.
Nice.
So
So yeah,
what-
the iPhone has good like passwords. and stuff.
Hold on. What if something happened? Dude, anything can happen with that iPhone of yours.
Exactly.
What
It's
happens?
on I have like an app in my phone where like within it, like you have to put another password in. So even if I lost my
What
phone,
if you forgot? Well, what if you forget that password?
I won't forget that
app?
password.
Well, you just gotta not
unless
forget.
I got hit by unless I got a concussion, bro. Like
You got
but I'm not
amnesia.
about to be like this dude.
I'm quizzing
If I'm missing Bitcoin, I'm doing Bitcoin and then I don't know my bro. Like, dude, you're an idiot. I don't care how prestigious you are. Like, remember your password.
and
like,
I still think there's a way to fucking get that password. Some company.
He's got- but
that's what I'm
he'll
saying. Like
somewhere-
they have to like there's a gatekeeper to be like,
No, there's
"Bloop."
not, guys.
What you mean?
It's
somebody
on you to
somewhere.
remember the password. That's it.
Yeah,
period.
if I forget my password to my bank account, I can get.
But this
a
is
recovered
unregulated.
bank.
Facts.
You're talking about something this is unregulated. You're talking about unregulated currency.
That's why
This
we
is
need
all-
more
there's no rule.
regulation for stocks. Or
That's
something.
This
Facts.
is not. But this
Break
is
the
not,
banks.
This is not traded on the stock market anyway.
I don't know. Obviously, we're not financial.
Dude,
people.
Bitcoin did it on purpose because they'll keep that money and shit.
Yeah, they just keep them.
Those Bitcoin people, they're gonna cash out on those poor people
That's the other-
who fucking have short-term memory loss, bro.
That's the other thing I
Okay.
don't understand. Is Bitcoin a company?
No,
Is
it's a term. It's like it's digital
Where-
currency.
Where
Who
does-
are the people that do it?
And how did that-
Don't get me started. I don't know.
How
I don't
did
know.
it start?
Takashi
Takashi.
Nagadora or some
I'm
name.
just gonna bring him up.
Takashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah, 6ix9ine. Yeah, Takashi 6ix9ine. He was
Well,
the
that's
founder
the first
of
problem.
Bitcoin. No, it was a Japanese guy, but don't quote me on it because people on the camera can be hella mad. Be like, you got it all wrong, Julian.
Comment
Some guy
below.
we don't know from a long time ago. How about that?
Everything that we
Nice. You
say
can say that
wrong.
for anything.
Yeah, but from ancient history, I don't know. There's only a limited amount of Bitcoin, which is why it's so in demand, and that's what I know. Let's just
Got
leave it
it.
alone.
I don't get
This
it.
is
But
the
you
blow.
can buy more Bitcoin, right?
Yeah,
You can buy it
always
right now.
more.
Yeah, it's hella expensive.
If you know
It's hella
about
expensive.
How
Bitcoin,
expensive?
comment
Like
below.
30K?
But you don't need to spend 30K. You can buy a 0.0001 of one. You can buy $5 of a coin.
Okay.
It's not about what it's what it's valued as.
Yeah.
And the value is based off demand. It's just supply and demand. That's all it is. I mean, to be honest with you, there's probably people like Stephen Thomas, and I know it for a fact, that bought hella Bitcoin and they probably dumped it, right, to create urgency in the market, and then they rebought it. You know what I mean? So you have these Bitcoin cats, or however you want to call them, that are strategically doing this to fuck the whole system up. So that's a whole different conversation. I was just going to say my passwords. I'm not going to let you know my passwords are, but I'm the type of guy that forgets my passwords and I just hit reset.
Damn, dude, your life must be hard.
I believe you.
Well, you hit reset and then you can start a
My
whole
mom has a book. She writes it down. I'm like, Mom, what if you lose that shit, Mom? Like,
Dude, what if your house gets robbed?
I just think about like, what if it gets caught in rain or some shit? Like,
if someone robs your house, they're not going to go steal a notebook.
you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
gonna take your TV.
yeah,
Hey,
like,
bro.
yeah. But she has like a book. She's like, I'm like, Mom, what's the password to your Hulu account? Hold on, let me find my book. I'm like, oh, God, just tell me the password.
Hey, Justin, how do you keep your passwords?
I used to have the same password for everything, and there'd be small variants like numbers and exclamation points. and
Wait,
shit.
so there's a password to your Disney Plus. Is it the same to your bank account?
Oh my God.
Niall, do you know why I'm asking this?
Because he gave you your Disney Plus.
No.
No,
Again,
it's not.
is it the same?
No, it's
Is it
not.
similar?
Now I learned after my
You said now.
no, because my card info got stolen and someone bought like $1,000 worth of shit from a TJ Maxx in LA.
That was me.
Nice. TJ Maxx, nice.
TJ Maxx. First they went
$1,000 at TJ Maxx, really?
on everything. First they got gas. Then they got like Taco Bell, and then they went, and
They
then they
balled
went,
out.
and then they went to TJ Maxx and got hell.
Wait a minute.
Did you get your money back?
Wait a minute. In LA?
In LA. Yeah.
Vicky's in fucking LA.
Oh, it's Vicky.
Fucking Vicky. That's why you're gone.
Vicky, I know you have
Vicky.
better tasting on the TJ Maxx. I'm not gonna.
She ain't
not
gotta
gonna.
she ain't gotta go.
I'm
to
not
TJ
gonna
Maxx.
do that to Vicky. I know she would. She would go. You
She
know,
go to the Gucci store.
You know, she would go. Yeah,
She
she
gonna
would
go
definitely
get-
go to some designer
She'll
shit.
go some of the shoes, some cool shoes.
Yeah, you know, like she'll. You know, I was like, oh, like. Damn, it says she bought red bottoms. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, my car's getting stolen. Let it be on some good shit.
That's hella funny. So yeah, ever since that happened, I have different passwords for everything, and I just kind of try to remember.
Cool.
Although I do use the thing that my iPhone does for certain, like for passwords that aren't hella high risk, I'll have them saved on my phone.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
The
You know what I mean?
You know, I'm thinking about
Like
getting my shit tattooed.
Shit that I don't
bro.
really care.
same.
I think I'm gonna get my shit tattooed. Like,
Fuck yeah.
my password. You know what I mean?
Password 6969 right on the side.
You know, like shit.
All right, man. Let's get into the next topic. Some pop culture ish. Bow Wow trending.
What's the song when you think of Bow Wow? What song do you think of?
Oh man, is it like me? What's that one song? Back in the day when he was like Little Bow Wow.
What's the shit that what was his number one?
Little
shit?
Bow Wow, you just don't know the way you move so fast across the floor. The way you
Now I
run
remember.
through
I
my
never really
mind
liked
like
him.
all the time to the point that I can't when you take you home. That dude was like 13
Alright,
years old, and he's got grown ass girls saying, "I want to take you home."
Hey, that
This
shit.
is fucking
tell me that-
pedophilia.
Tell me that song didn't slap though.
This song slap, bro.
I'll go to that.
I'm still singing it, bro. Bow Wow went hard.
I'll go to that Bow Wow concert.
What's that one song?
I'll risk my life.
If you just that one track is called Like Me. I will
Like
never.
Me.
With what? Sierra?
Is that him?
Yeah, it's a good song too. Yeah,
Yeah,
him and Sierra made a couple good songs.
Sierra, she should make some shit. Sierra
She
was
dope.
dope too.
Yeah,
she's
she's dope.
been a mom though. But yeah, she's
That's
awesome.
okay. You could be a mom and still.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
bro.
saying I think she's like immersed in the whole like family life with Russell.
Yeah,
I talked to her yesterday.
And
so
then
that's
getting
what
over
she told me.
Future. She's getting over Future
Getting-
as well. You know,
yeah.
that's gonna
Alright,
take
word.
some time.
Word.
Oh, can I introduce this?
Go ahead.
So yes.
You got some shit to say?
Well, you know, I was on Twitter and I was seeing Bow Wow performing, and I was just gonna scroll because you know I'm not really interested in Bow Wow performing, but I saw literally like 1,000 people in the venue, and the venue looked like it only can fit 400. You know, and it was packed, and there was masks under chins, and I was
funny.
like, wow. And so anyway, the person
Were they loving it though? Were they hella into the show?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they looked like they were having a good time
wanna
for
be around
sure.
people, yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
what matters. You know what I mean? Just have a good time.
Yeah, right. No, anyway, the person like someone retweeted. They're like, y'all risking your life for Bow Wow? Put Bow Wow in all caps, and I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, that's hilarious. Like, I would not go risk my life in hell for Bow Wow. And so I was thinking, what
So funny.
artists would you risk your life and health during COVID-19?
I love this.
To
go see?
To go see.
Yeah. Wait, now
Dead or alive. Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Okay, that's
Dead or
a whole,
alive.
That's a whole other game.
does it have to be one? Can we choose two?
Yeah, you can pick how many
One
of
dead,
you
one
want.
alive.
Okay.
Like one dead,
one dead, one alive.
One's the opener, one's the headliner.
Hell no.
I would have to go. If it was dead, the more I think about it, Robin Williams,
Oh, okay.
I love
Robin Williams
That's a
would
whole
be
other thing.
performing,
the
or-
comedian,
Okay.
Yeah, you'd see
Okay.
it live.
and the actor.
Okay, I was
My
thinking
fault, my
music
fault.
the whole time, but like that's a whole. Other
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hey, you know what? I would risk COVID to go see Robin Williams too.
because he was,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I don't know him, but
Fucking
he's-
Robin Williams.
You got a very authentic feel from him, and obviously the
He's
way
a fucking legend.
Dude, Robin Williams. Dude, Robin Williams is my fucking childhood hero.
Right?
Yeah, I think
right. He's,
legit.
by
For
the way, he's
most of
also
us.
from the Bay.
Yeah,
San
he's from out
Francisco.
here. He lived
Right.
out here for a long time.
You know, just because he was very representatory of humanizing celebrities. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
And then someone that would be alive. Man, that's tough, man.
Alive.
because-
There's not a lot of great people alive right now.
I mean, dude, I'll be honest. I've always wanted to meet Eminem and even Kanye. I just want to be in that room and just see exactly.
Meet them. But we're talking about going to see a show, though, right?
Yeah,
A
we're not
show?
talking about meeting, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about going and being a fucking
In a
participant
concert around a
where
million
you possibly
people.
might not meet them.
Yeah,
You most likely won't meet them.
like a Bow Wow concert. But
That's
like
what I'm
it's someone
saying.
else.
No, we're not saying meet, shake hand. No.
Nah, just see.
Nah,
if
Just
it's-
go to just exactly like that club venue. Who would you see?
Yeah.
Dead or alive?
If it was meeting, it'd be just sure. Yeah, I'll.
yeah, I mean,
I'll
shit.
hug and kiss Robin Williams.
so they
right
have to
now.
be an artist,
Right.
man. They got to be an artist.
No,
then.
it could be a comedian. You just
Yeah,
said
comedians-
Robin Williams is a
he
comedian.
was a
He
stand-up.
would performer.
Yeah.
I'd go see his stand.
Most celebrities
Alive?
are.
I mean, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Okay.
After watching
like a basketball game.
yeah,
You
after
go see
watching
him
the
like
series.
give like a seminar or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, I just like to meet him
because he's a
after-
basketball player.
Well, because you feel like you know someone after
Just
you
give
hear
a
the
chat.
story and just the whole Chicago Bulls story and the
Just watch the Netflix documentary.
No, I want to meet him. I want to talk to him. Okay, I want to. You know,
We don't get to talk to him.
Julian, you are stuck
It's
on
a
this.
show.
You don't talk to him. You
You're
are
in an
sitting in a
audience.
crowd watching him. You don't talk in.
You're in
Okay,
an
fine,
audience.
fine. I sick of seeing the statue in Chicago. I want to see the real person. Okay, so I want to watch him.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Michael,
Michael
I was gonna
Jordan.
say Eminem and Kanye, but you know what I mean. I mean, I respect Eminem and stuff, but we got to go Michael Jordan. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go
What
ahead.
about dead?
I just said dead.
Michael
Williams.
Jordan.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
Robin
right.
Williams.
Okay.
Okay.
We're like Michael Jordan. Wait, let me check my phone. It's
Oh my God. Oh my
Come
God.
on, man. We just had
Because-
Kobe last year.
Because whole performing thing, I feel like, you know, Eminem and Kanye, I mean, we've seen them perform. We've seen them on, you know what I mean? Like, it's not,
I've seen Kanye twice. He puts on a good show.
but to
But
talk
he
to
also
them,
like doesn't care at the same time, which
Nice.
I hate.
but to talk to them is a whole different, that's a whole
Right,
different
but you're
ball-
bringing up a whole other.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I
a-
think in real life when you talk to him, it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be like,
But-
how you day? Yeah.
but, no,
Like-
but that depends on the questions you ask, Nile. Like, if you have him at dinner,
So you're talking about giving him an interview?
Are you talking about
Not an
Kanye?
Are you talking about normal? If you're talking about having a normalized conversation with him, he's gonna be like a normalized dude. He's probably gonna be even more normal than a normal person. He's gonna not talk. He's gonna be like, "What do you want?"
Yeah. Who are you?
I'd be like, what do you want?
He's gonna be like,
do you
"Out of my face."
Well, no, door's locked. You can't go nowhere. So let me ask you this, Kanye.
Door's locked.
How much is this?
How
How
the
much
fuck
is
you
this
get him
stage?
inside?
How much of this is stage? How much is this for real?
So now you're kidnapping Kanye West
Yeah, Julian's a
Well,
criminal.
I'm just saying, like, in a perfect
and
world.
interrogating him?
No, not terrible, but
That's what
to
it
have a
sounds
real
like.
conversation, you know what I mean? It depends on the questions you
Did
ask.
you watch the
Sure.
Joe Rogan thing with him? He was fucking out of his mind.
But hold on, Joe
He was
Rogan.
rambling and
Joe
talking all
Rogan
weird
was
shit.
giving him soft. I didn't. It was fucking 4 million hours. Number one.
Yeah, it was
Number
really
two, Joe Rogan from the I watched enough was giving him softball questions.
Well, yeah,
was giving
100%.
him softball questions.
Of course.
because that one part. Remember we talked about this in the last
Yeah,
podcast.
we talked about it when it
Like
happened.
Kanye all of a sudden said some random shit to throw Rogan off. Rogan should have said he should have been like, "What is that? Are you diverting from the
to
question?"
reel him back.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is not serious like that, anyways.
But that's what I'm saying. Softball questions.
Kanye is gonna do that because he's on camera, bro.
could-
Off camera, he's gonna like be a normal guy. He's only
Yeah.
he's extra on camera, bro. So you really like people just think Kanye's like, but he's literally a performer. So
Anyway.
on camera, he's performing.
Dead or alive? Go ahead.
Anyway,
Dead or alive, dead.
Dead and
Tupac, 100%.
word.
Tupac,
Respect.
alive.
Could be anybody. It doesn't need to
Oof,
be.
right? Like
Oof.
I don't
There's
know.
not a lot of great alive people.
Yeah, I know. Like that's what I'm saying.
That's worth it.
Like I don't know. We're slacking this generation. I don't know. I don't have an alive. Myself.
Just Tupac.
Damn, I would
Yeah.
think it'd be
myself. There you go. Artists. Fuck all that upcoming shit. Go see yourself. You risk your life for yourself.
No one
Amen.
alive?
Nope. Except for me.
Not a one.
Nah.
Wow.
Okay. I really
stance.
don't think so, man. Like all the people that I stand and I look up to, like on that level,
Ice
are
Cube.
people that
Ice
are
Cube?
not. No, not Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
No.
With the whole the whole ADOS
I
thing?
respect Ice Cube, but I'm not like
Crazy about seeing
Nah.
him live.
Oprah.
hell no.
What's Oprah doing? Talking? Is it a live?
no.
Is it a live?
She's
Oprah
got a
show?
biopic coming, by the way,
I
guys. Just
won't-
so you know.
I'm not trying to see Oprah unless she gives me a damn school. Or
you get
whatever,
a
whatever.
car. A new car.
a car, right?
Yeah.
But no, it'd be Tupac. Everyone that I look up to, are not alive for the most part.
Okay. Fair enough.
I
Justo.
feel
As far as performers,
Okay, Justo.
Word.
yeah.
I think obviously it's a little sketchy, but like I think seeing Michael Jackson live would have been dope.
Oh,
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I
Michael
forgot
Jackson,
that.
runner up.
Because
after Tupac for me.
you know he put on a fucking show.
Yeah.
Like through and through.
Yeah.
Even though he, but like and like good Michael Jackson music is still,
Timeless,
Good.
dude.
it's
timeless.
fucking
Of course.
timeless, bro.
alive, fuck, I don't know. I was going to go see Billie Eilish, but then if in this
That's who you want to.
circumstance,
That's who you risk your life for, Billy.
probably not.
I'd see Nickelback.
Nickelback. Good choice.
You like Nickelback?
Good choice.
Chad
Nah,
Kroeger?
it would be just for the memes.
How great
That's
would
cool. Nickelback's been around a long time.
How great would it be if you just went to a Nickelback concert, you're posting shit on Instagram, and they're like, "What the fuck you doing at a Nickelback?"
That would
concert,
go
man?"
viral. Like, y'all risking your life for Nickelback? I'm like, yup, that's
the
me.
that's the title of this episode, Julian. Go risking COVID for Nickelback.
Yeah. So, is there anyone alive? Are you serious on the?
I agree with Nile. I don't think there's anyone live now that I'd be like, I really want to see.
Billie Eilish is
No.
cool. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
Yeah.
she's gonna be around a long time. Don't worry.
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
only 19.
So I'll have time to see it.
So nobody. You choose nobody.
I also choose nobody.
Wow.
What is this, Jeopardy?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. No one cares about Michael Jordan. No one. Steph Curry.
I see Michael Jordan every day on shoes, man.
Eminem, Kanye.
He's all around you.
No, bro.
No, nobody. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
man.
I probably will see them if I visit LA at a fucking Starbucks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So let's touch on this real quick. Do you want to go Chet Hanks? You want to go Bling? It's not Bling Dynasty. It's Bling Empire, by the way. I made a mistake.
Whatever. We can roll a dice. Maybe that's what you should do. On these topics, we roll a dice. 3,
Assign a number to each
6.
topic.
We turn this into a gambling podcast.
All right. So we'll touch on this real quick. There's a show, and probably a lot of you have never even heard of it. It's called Bling Empire, but it triggered me because I just get so annoyed by this stuff. And it basically is, it's a new show on Netflix, and it's like keeping up with the Kardashians and selling that sunset selling show. Targets
The worst fucking shows.
Well-
these reality shows on Netflix.
Well, hold on,
kill
Justo.
me.
Hold on, Justo. There's an
I
audience for that.
die.
Well, hold on, Justo.
Die.
You don't like it.
Dead.
But Justo, you don't like it, but then there's a portion of the audience that do. Like
Yeah.
I do like reality shows. I like playing into that world away from my real world, from that escape, if you will. But certain shows just really annoy me. And I don't know, maybe I started telling Nile, maybe it's just because you need to look at yourself. Maybe it's a problem with me. Mm-hmm. Is it me or is it them?
That's what I was gonna say about, because you particularly don't like this show.
It's 5 or 6 Asian people.
Yeah,
and they
I
live
think
in LA.
that's why it hits home for you a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
does.
Well, hold on.
If it was white people, he wouldn't care.
You wouldn't really
Let
care as
me
much.
give you what it is. And they're like socialites. I hate that word. Basically, they're just kids that live off mommy and daddy's
Sociopaths.
money. Sociopaths. So they're living off mommy and daddy's money.
That's the right word.
And yes, there's different layers to it. Everyone has their own story, but we don't have time to get into each other's story.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Bling Empire. And I just got to thinking, man, this just makes us look bad, man. It's like bad representation. But what I don't like is even when you go in a clubhouse, if anyone that watches this, just because there's representation doesn't mean that's good representation. This ain't good representation at all. Like, I don't think just because you have these Asian faces, because it's always like, for example, Crazy Rich Asians. Was it a cute show? Yes. Did I really like it for what it stood for? No. Absolutely not. I fucking hated it. You know what I mean? The show was cute for what it was.
Wait, the movie?
The movie.
The movie was good.
I didn't like what it stood
It was
for, man.
alright.
The way, the background of all these people, I didn't rock with it, man. I didn't rock with it.
You didn't like the background that they were like,
Rich.
I mean,
That's the part that you have an issue with.
Yes.
So
This is
Let's-
Crazy Rich
look,
it
Asians.
was a
Look,
lose-lose anyways. Then.
I'm not a psychologist, but part of me thinks
This makes us look bad,
you
man,
just
because it's
don't-
not real.
I think you just want to be rich, and seeing rich Asians makes you mad because you're not a rich Asian.
no.
Goddamn, Justin.
I don't know. I
Let's get your
mean, I
degree.
don't.
I'm just throwing that out there and see how you
To be
think about it.
100%, I'm not jealous of them. I think half of them are cornballs. Yes, the girls are cute. Are they hot? Well, they're hot. Yeah. But there's a lot of hot people, but I think the dudes are cornballs. I do. Like,
Well,
no
rich people-
amount of money. I like who I am. I don't give a fuck. Like, I like who I am. That dude, Kane, is a fucking cornball. All of them are cornballs, except for maybe the poor guy, Kevin. He's okay. And even his level of poorness compared to them, he's not even really poor if you're talking about just regular society. But at the end of the day, that's why I ask, am I jealous? I don't know. It'd be nice to have the money, but I don't know if it's that. I just think it's just poor representation. I just don't think I like them for what they stand for.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, Justo. You ask a good question. I don't know. Like, you could say that for all rich people. Maybe I'm jealous of all rich people. I just think it's how that first episode, just the way how they showed everything. Hey, my name is Kane. I'm a 20-year-old entrepreneur. I made my first $1 million or 7-figure income when I was 18 years old. Bullshit, dude. I'd rather you say, okay, I came, my lineage is this. My dad was an emperor. My dad was a billionaire. And I'm lucky to have, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to enjoy the fruits of the labor. This is who I am. Just say that shit. Don't make it out like you worked so hard.
Right.
Because you may have worked hard. You may have, for example, one person was talking about, I don't know, man. I worked so hard in this fashion game to become a model. Bro, but if you actually started from if everyone started from that start line of zero, you know what I mean? You did not. I mean, who knows if you even had the motivation to even be where you are.
Mm-hmm.
The game is totally different when everyone starts from zero.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I think it's just poor. It's just, And I think it makes us look bad, you know, especially to like people that are not of a culture. I think that they're going to think that we're all rich. Facts. That's just what I think.
Do you think because of this show and like
Makes us look bad.
and the movie, like is that an Asian stereotype?
Yes.
Like all Asians
Well, I
are
mean,
rich?
you tell me. Let's get a room.
That's not what I think about personally.
Well, thank you. But good.
Just
But
saying.
here's the thing. But you're cultured, right? What if you took someone that lives in Boise?
I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
You are. Well, we live here, but I'm saying like, what if we, you know, I mean, ask a normal person that watches this show that's not around this shit. I mean, that's what I would think.
Maybe ask some random white guy in like Wyoming what they think about.
Like I've heard it before. Oh, y'all rich. And I can see why they say that. And then you go in these clubhouse rooms and it's like, oh my God, like I'm just in this audience. I'm listening. Oh, go Veronica. You know, we need more people like you. Go you. You know, representation. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you when these, what's the name of the show again? Bling Empire. When these clowns get into the chat room, they create rooms around these people.
Right.
Kevin Credo, whatever his name is, he's in the room. Let's celebrate him. Yay. From, you know, he's representing us. No, you're not. It's bad. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, it don't fucking matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you. I mean, it matters to us. But at the end of the day, these people are gonna live their lives. But you get what I'm saying? They don't know who the fuck we are. For it to matter, as far as I'm concerned, it has to affect their thinking. They need to hear this shit. And at the end of the day, they need to change. But why should they change? Why should they change? They're not gonna change.
Okay. Besides,
I said my piece.
I do think because. You know, I'm specifically talking about America.
Can I stop right there? I'm sorry before I get it off my chest.
Nile, I'm gonna I disagree with you.
like black people on the news. How are they portrayed for the most part?
Not great.
Bad, man.
Yeah.
Not great.
Now, do you get what I'm saying? Is that
I
realistic? Fuck no.
No, I'm about to get to a point here.
Okay.
Because, you know, in America, right? You know, the dominant society is white, right? And I think because you feel this way about Asian the dynasty, whatever, Bling dynasty,
Bling Empire.
Bling is also Bling is
Bling terrible.
That's a
hip hop.
shitty name.
Like
Yeah.
Bling, you're throwing in hip hop lingo with Asian like legitimacy. Anyway, my point is
They're trying to make it cool because hip hop is cool.
yeah,
Let's just be honest.
man. That'd be dope. Put some black people in there too with him. I can be right.
You know what?
My
Throw it in
wife's
there.
Japanese.
The black people would not rock with this. Anyone real would not rock with these people.
All right, now let me.
Fuck
all
no.
right. Okay. So
Look at this guy, dude. I want to punch this guy in the face.
Get him off screen. Jesus Christ. His name is Guy Tang. Look at this video. Look at this
Jesus
picture.
Christ.
Look at the picture. His name is Guy Tang. You know his first name is not Guy.
He looks like
he's like, what's the most masculine name
he
I can
looks
have?
like a character from Mortal Kombat.
He does.
Justo.
He looks like a
Final
male version of fucking Sonya, bro.
Now people in the camera are gonna say we're being judgmental. They're gonna say that.
I don't give a shit, man. It's a judgmental
neither.
world, bro.
You
Yeah.
can judge
Only
rich
God
people.
judges. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, my point is because in America already Asian people don't have a lot of representation.
We don't. Right. You're right.
Because Bling Dynasty is one that's coming through the pipeline. Asian people
Are proud.
I'm
so glad you said that.
Yes. And
She's hot. What up, Kelly?
man, is
what
this
up, Kelly?
are we Tinder?
Sorry.
This is a podcast, damn it.
What up, Kelly? Meet me. All right. Let's
Anyway,
go.
because like Asians don't have a lot of representation,
Word.
like that's why Julian has this problem. And I totally agree because black people are going through something similar. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, black people are economically on the bottom. So there was a show called Black AF.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've
There was now the black community, well, a portion of it, us ADOS people who understand the numbers of where black people actually are. We see this as problematic because in Black AF, it's showing this whole rich black made up celebrity couple. And everyone around them is black and rich, and it makes people think that black people are doing good. As a general, people are like, look at this, black people are fine. Black people just need to work harder.
Oh, I see.
And so what shows like this hurts us politically when we're fighting for something like reparations, which is a transformative agenda. It's a distraction. So we're like, hey, we need reparations. What are you talking about? I was just watching Black AF. Y'all look like y'all doing fine. Why can't you work hard like him? When there's so many levels to it. So that's why Black people have an issue, or ADOS. People are becoming more aware why shows like rich reality shows are problematic. Now, I can see it being problematic for Asians because it's a very superficial show, and it's just
there's an audience for that. I totally get it, and I get it.
The thing is,
I did watch a lot of it. I'll be honest with you.
I watched every episode.
Well, I feel it. I wanted to see how ridiculous it was going to get.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, just real quick, I think that it's going to start with the people. We have to protest that shit. We have to not, because the only reason why they're making these shows is because they think that Asian people are gonna buy it. They're gonna watch it.
And they are.
Stupid. So we need enough Asian. Y'all need Asian people to be like, yo, no, like that's cool. We appreciate it, but we need something like normal. Like what's that show? That other movie. Get off the boat, right off the boat.
Fresh off the boat.
That's a good ass show.
There were some like cheesy stereotypes that tied into it.
Yeah, you gonna always have that.
Nile.
If white people are producing it, then that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So if anything, Asian people need to produce it. But the thing is,
it was better.
Yeah.
Better.
So. It's better, way better than fucking Bling Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's fucking called Bling Dynasty.
But it depends on the
Anything called Bling Dynasty should be like served in a styrofoam somewhere.
Different
not
audiences,
on TV.
Though. Different audiences, though.
I have a question. What you're talking about? So there's a whole other can of worms, right?
Okay.
But the movie Soul. Okay.
Oh God.
Do we have time for this?
No, but I need to watch one thing, right?
Okay.
So I read the article. So Nile posted this article talking about the movie Soul.
And my Facebook comments went on fire.
I looked through them.
I know.
People went off because like people love that movie, right?
I know.
So
sometimes do you just do this just to piss people off?
it's that part is
I don't know.
it's a benefit.
It's part
Especially
of it.
people get all mad.
People look things at a very surface level.
I don't want people to be mad, but like when fire starts, like I just let it go.
Let it go. Let it burn out.
But no, please go to your point.
Keep going.
All right, so
I'll answer it quick.
Because I wanted to be informed on it, right? So
Okay.
I read other articles, I watched YouTube videos of people talking about it, right? And the point that you bring of it not representing Black people properly, and it transforms them into like a cartoon or character, mostly through or an animal. In the movie Soul, it's like little
Right, and then he was a cat
objects.
though, like a big portion of the movie.
But don't you feel like, all right, wait, that's the other thing. I don't want to sound stupid.
Just say it. It's okay.
So like, didn't it still showed him a lot though, even though he was a cat, it still showed him in his life. And the point was of him observing his life from an outside perspective to appreciate what he has.
Not so much of what he was in, like
and yes, he was an animal, but you do see him, his body and his life and the people in his life. You see his mom, you see his mom's shop, you see the barbershop, which has been gotten a lot of praise for being good representation, being realistic, right? And like and there's parts where he dies and stuff like that, which is part of the movie. But then you see him kind of go through his life, his work, and his apartment, and the girl comes. The spoilers for Soul, by the way. But don't you feel like that? Well, obviously, it's still an issue of what are you talking about, where it transforms the Black person.
Right. That's not the only thing, but
it does a better job than most.
Sure. I mean, the bar's low for Disney, but what I would say is, first of all, like,
and don't you think it was a good movie? Besides that aside, did you like the story he was telling? Other than that?
As a movie, man, like they make good movies. Like they always have a good message, something that people can kind of look at, and I just think that sometimes people use like identity politics, identity symbolisms as progress. And so they were promoting this movie, especially after what happened to George Floyd.
They put him on the billboards. Before they didn't. It was just a little cartoon.
Right.
And then recently when the movie actually was going to come out, they had I forget the character's name.
Right.
But they had him up there. He's like,
right. And it was just, they're like, oh, our first African-American lead, like, da, 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 da. But we have to understand that, like, he dies, like, in the beginning of the movie, which to me, I'm like, God, like, everything is off of Black Death, And so, he dies, and then, yes, he sees his life. But the woman who I would assume because it's voiced by a white woman. I'm assuming it's a white woman in a black man's body, and he's a cat. So it's really weird. Like, yes,
It's definitely
he's
weird.
him as a character is walking around. Oh, it's a blackface, but like it's not really him. So it's almost like, yes, we're being progressive. But it's like, hey, we're
Not
progressive, but we're
Nile.
racist. It's kind of like, it's little like that. Now, the movie, like, as far as the messaging, like, I get it. I get it.
How
But
do you-
as far as progress for black
I
people.
got to watch this movie again, but I mean, what would your thoughts on this change if he came back in a human body and the voice was obviously
If he wasn't a cat?
was a better fit, right?
If she was a cat, I think that'd be better. It would be,
But then
it
he's
would show
not seeing
truth.
his life from outside of it, right? Because that was the whole point of that part.
I feel like there's
Could
other
have been
ways.
a better way to do it.
There's definitely better ways to do it. I just feel like when you are writing the people on the director's board, whatever.
But like it was co-written by a black man, though. Does that change anything?
yeah, but then you're gonna say different levels, right? Depends what kind of black guy he is.
He's the
there are
one
different levels.
He's the one who brought the whole thing into it. He's the one who wrote the barbershop scene and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this guy, Mr. Research. He did
I
some
wanted
research.
to not sound
Hey,
stupid.
Look at this guy.
look, I know that they definitely did a lot of good
Well,
things.
did you know that this guy? I see what you're doing here. I see what you're
No,
doing here.
I know they did a lot of good representation, like as far as like the ADOS history, in that time frame.
Oh, and the jazz club and the woman musician who was the
That's some good
saxophone
music,
player.
bro. I did like the music.
Yeah,
I ain't
like
gonna
look,
lie.
they know how to do their thing, but I think there's
They could have been
subliminal. Like when
done
you
better.
think about media, they can throw subliminal things. And so for me to understand the history of America, where this country was built off of like black death or black life through slavery. And so it's just like
And then you see a black man-
symbolically,
then you see a black man die.
and then you see him die,
But
and then a
Nile-
white woman's like using him. And because it was honestly the movies around her and like understanding the appreciation of like life on earth, he was already willing to give up his life for her. That's like the history of black people. We have to
Got
like
it.
sacrifice ourselves for like white
To
people to
save
be
the white
happy.
people.
Do you think the directors had that
That's like a
intention, though?
deeper issue, and I can't fucking explain that on fucking Facebook comments.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. I just don't know if
100%.
do you think the directors had that intention though?
I don't think it's their
I don't
intention.
know. No, they're not. I don't
just
think
came out that way.
It just,
Yeah.
I think racism
It's built
is
into your
subconscious.
perspective.
It's subconscious into this country. I don't think they're like, yeah,
Right. We're gonna create this narrative.
because slavery. We're gonna no. I think they're like
We're gonna have him die in the first 5 seconds. right.
I think that the writers, they are like, yeah, we're putting a black woman, but we want to be around this white one. We want it to be him always being what
That's a good
we
point.
call the magical Negro. That's what it's called, where the magical
Right.
Negro insights like wisdom for the betterment of this other person who's not black's life.
Would it matter if the girl wasn't white? Because technically she was just a soul. She didn't have a race.
You're talking about
Right.
Tina
So
Fey, right?
people were
Tina
saying-
Fey voiced
right,
it,
right.
But
But people
you
are gonna
don't-
say that,
They
but-
didn't have a race. She was an unborn soul, right?
Right. I would feel more
You're
comfortable if
nitpicking.
it was a black woman's voice.
Oh, okay.
But because it's Tina Fey, I'm gonna be like, you're white. Like
Yeah.
I'm just because it's like a white woman in his body. Like
Yeah.
you didn't wash today or whatever shit she was saying. Like I
around
understand
shit, yeah. I get
kids
it.
will enjoy it, but there are subliminal things that can be looked at and
Got it.
critiqued for better. And so that's all black people are gonna be saying is like, we deserve better.
Ooh,
Got
the
it.
voice should have been done by Lunel. Lunel, yes, Lunel.
Who's
Who's
saying that?
Lunel?
No, I'm saying it should have been done by Lunel. I'm saying if I was to choose, Lunel.
Oh, Lunel. You met her, right?
Dude, she's hilarious. I was gonna go Tiffany Haddish.
She's a comedian.
Oh, you
know
know,
what I
like recasting?
Yeah, let's recast it, but with Lunel. That one because she's loud, she's brash,
Right.
she's
Like,
fucking hilarious, and
if-
she's an old
I
soul
would
but
get
has
it
a
if
young
like
heart.
we know that like they are both also from like African American communities. Like she was like, I used to do this, but like you can tell by the voice, you can tell by and there's definitely a lot of ways, but
Got it.
it's all just like when you think about shows being made. I'm like, really another white guy lead? Like,
Yeah.
come on, like
Got
get
it.
creative, but they're not. Like it's just subconscious. They don't even think about it. So anyway, it's deeper. It's deep, and
I feel
so
it. I feel
hopefully
it.
I explained it.
Yeah,
in a
that's why
way.
I wanted you to break it down a little bit more because I wanted.
Yeah.
I understand now. I do. I mean, I understood.
I dig it.
A
And
And then
little
there's people
bit
that
from the
gaslight you. Though.
beginning.
There's people that it's the same people that are like, "There's no systemic racism." It's like, oh God.
Well, that's
like
That's a whole other issue.
That's a whole.
Right.
That's speaking to their what's the word I'm looking for? Unawareness.
Either that
not
or
being
they're
aware,
in
just
denial.
not educated. I don't know.
Either that or they're in denial.
Anyway, sorry, I totally took us off.
No.
No, it's okay.
Better than
just
talking about Chet Hanks. We don't need to talk about
We
Chet
don't
Hanks.
need to-
Well, no, I just want to address this Bling Empire thing for anyone that's watching. Look,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Don't
you're
watch
right. Asian people not represented. There's not enough of us. That's a fact. But there's a difference between, because I think it comes off kind of like hating, and I just want to put it out there that not hating, you just got to be realistic and have to really look at yourself and maybe look at others around you, right? Different from you, and just know that this is not like realistic. This is not. And the way you come off at people, it just can, depending on who's looking at it, it can just come off really bad. I just think this is bad representation. It's not just because there's representation, going back to what you're saying, that does not mean it's good representation. You can't ride with someone just because but you don't see that in Clubhouse. I guarantee you on everything.
Everyone's superficial on Clubhouse. And especially
No. But here's the thing. I don't think they know it.
They're
I don't think they're not aware.
superficial.
So if I go in the room and I say, guys, hey, I just want to put this out there. Look, I'm not hating on the show. I'm not hating on these characters, but this is not good representation. I guarantee the whole room would hate on me. I guarantee you they would hate on me and they kick me out.
Hey, bro.
Because it comes off negative.
Julian.
That's the problem.
Julian.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you should just come straight with everybody. Just like I am right now.
But
Hold
I'm
up.
biased.
No. Let me finish.
I'm just my opinion.
You need to be like, yo, Asian people, we deserve better. We deserve better produced. We need better representation. Not just about money, but like characters. Like we need people that are actually like we actually like. Like
what about
people like these characters? Go on Twitter.
They're terrible.
That's only because that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's shown. Hey, look, the only Asian show. Well, of course they're gonna like it. They don't have anything else to pick around.
What about that movie Always Be My Maybe? Did you see that one?
Yeah, it's a cute movie. I like that.
That's
one.
a good
It's
movie.
cute.
I thought it was a great movie, and it didn't focus on them being Asian. They were just people, which
But
I think is the
That's a
best way
movie,
to go
though. It's
about
not a
it.
reality show. These are real people.
Right, but
They're
people-
real. They
Hold
live
on,
like
hold
this.
on,
They
hold on.
live like this.
Have you seen Adam Ruins Everything?
No,
Oh, that's a good one.
Reality TV show is not real.
It's fake,
It's
yeah.
scripted. Now their lives are probably real, but it's scripted. So I'm just saying there are
characters.
movies with good Asian representation. It's just not enough. And I guess in the reality TV spectrum, there's fucking none.
Yeah.
And so white
Zero.
executives and whatever, maybe Hoppas are in there. They're like, let's do this Bling Dynasty, y'all.
There's no Hoppas in here. They're all Chinese.
I mean, we don't know who's
Singapore. One guy's from Singapore.
I'm not talking about the actors. I'm
Okay.
talking about the people who like put money into it, like made this shit.
Let me just read this and then we'll just move on, okay? So this is on this dude Kane. I really don't like Kane at all. Okay, I just don't like people saying I made my own fortune, and I'm a millionaire at 18. I just hate that. But then the backstory is that I got a loan from my dad. He didn't get a $20 loan. You know what I mean?
Right.
Compared to all the wealthy kids in Singapore, I was raised very different. Already, he's trying to create a narrative that he didn't come from, he didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth, right?
Right.
That's how I read it.
Right.
My father would never pamper us. Instead, when I was young, your words, Kane, not mine. Instead, when I was young, he would take me to the clip this. By the way, you're going to clip this, Justo. When I was young, he would take me to the nearest public bus stop. God forbid. Shit. He's got to take public transportation and tell me to take a public bus to school. He never provided chauffeurs for us or the luxuries in life. It gets better, but just the necessities. His dad only gave Kane just the necessities. Are you ready for the necessities? What are your necessities in life when you were growing up?
When I was growing up?
Yeah.
I mean,
somewhere to live.
Food. I mean, it depends how old
water.
I was. Diapers.
Okay.
But you're probably talking about like as
I never got the necessity. All I got was the best education, the best food, and the best travel.
yeah, sure.
That is his rock bottom.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
And that's all I'm going to say
Right.
right there.
And I think overall, I think people we deserve better. So I think like we need to
bad.
reward people based off of quality, and I think that's in every spectrum. That's in every spectrum.
Agreed. And to be honest with you, anyone that watches that's related to the show, they're gonna honestly say like and think to themselves, "F you." They really are, because it doesn't affect them until people are like affected personally. I really don't think that anyone actually, not anyone, but a lot of people don't actually change or actually think about it unless they're personally affected. It's just what I honestly feel.
Right.
But
now, if this reality show was like in Korea or China, like it was made by Chinese people, it wouldn't even be an issue because over there,
It's different.
Obviously, it's different.
Right.
So like you wouldn't even be American, but let's just say the people over there, it's different because there's so much content of Asian people. So, but because it's fucking scarce as shit, it's, like I said, Game of Thrones out here for anyone who's not white in at least in Hollywood industry. It's it's really weird.
Yeah.
Probably
Chet Hanks real quick or no?
Hell no. Chet Hanks, bro.
Nah,
Stop crying, bro. You're Tom Hanks' son, bro. Get over it, bro. I'm keeping it real.
Yeah, we're going log and my batteries are dying.
Okay, for anyone that watched
Get off Clubhouse, bro. Get a life.
For anyone that watched the Chet Hanks Clubhouse chat with Joe Budden, we don't feel sorry for you. All right, man, that's it.
That's a great way to end it.
Yeah, man. Hit my Cash App. Haven't said that in a while.
You're Tom Hanks' son. You're good, okay? Life can be worse. But I do find you entertaining.
Word.
He doesn't like the patois, but when you do patois, I do laugh. I'm going to be honest. When he does the...
He's laughing at you, Chet.
But I'm laughing.
Anyway.
I'm laughing. I'm not taking you seriously. And at the end of the day, you're going to be fine. Calm down.
Good
All
shit.
right.
Public service announcement.
All right, man. Thanks for checking out the podcast.
Subscribe, like, comment. If you have any financial advice for us because we don't know anything about Bitcoin, tell us about it.
Yeah,
below.
educate us, please. Don't attack me.
Yeah, or attack us. Whatever you have to do.
Attack Julian. Don't attack me. I'm
Leave a
deleting
comment.
your comment.
Thanks for checking us out. Talk to you next week. Peace.
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.